3, go. Oh, look at that. We can't hear them. We can't hear them. There it is. Give yourselves a round of applause. Okay. Listen, we are nothing if not fucking resourceful and resilient. Right? So, all right. I am going to probably just chill right here.
Live stream?
Yes, we can start it now.
You just said no flash.
All right, everybody, 1, 2, 3,
That's really specific about it.
We open this space in order to accomplish that which we have set out, and we welcome in all of the ones who have heard our call, the deities and goddesses, ancestors and spirits, angels and saints, shades and devils, who walk with us and hear our prayers, our songs, and our rituals. Now is a time of great trouble, and it is you we call upon. We welcome your wise counsel and your protections, for the most vulnerable among us is under threat. Glorious and holy ones, aid us in this work, and rain down divine retribution on the heads of every one of these evil men and all who would aid them. Foster within us bravery and clothe us in your armor as we face an enemy who seems insurmountable. Shrouded in hidden ones, cloak us in your mysteries, give us the protection of the night and the blessings of our mother the moon. Shield us from the snares and arrows of those who would have our blood, and keep us safe as we work against the terrible machine which wants our misery. We welcome all of you as you have welcomed all of us. So it is, and so it shall be. Incredible. That was really good. You guys are awesome. So I have an idea. I don't know if this, I think this will work. Is everybody cool if I do like a woodblock moment? Yeah. All right. Okay. That works. I might lose an L, but we'll do it. We'll be fine. All right, so now what we're going to do is everybody pull out your phone and grab Psalm 109. So for this part, if you are not a person who's going to read the psalm for whatever reason, please contribute an We would really appreciate it. It would make sure that we can make this work. If you want to, we're going to recite Psalm 109 together. Okay. Does anybody need an extra second to pull it up? Remember, you're looking up Psalm, P-S-A-L-M, 109, then add KJV. The first link will be Bible Gateway. That's the one you want. Oh, just a heads up why we're doing this, because some of you might be like, what are witches? Why are we using the Bible? The Bible has a really long history of use in witchcraft because for generations and generations, it was the only book that people owned. So that is a very important part of what we do for many people in many traditions. Psalm 109 specifically is called the imprecatory or cursing psalm. And you'll see why, because verse, I think it's 7. No, where is it? It's verse. I feel like he's umming, right? I guess it's helping. So, also, like, you love your God so much that you're not excited to sing about it. I don't know. It's verse 8 is the most important part. It's let his days be few and let another take his office. Even if you don't believe in using this, there's a reason that we're going to use it. There's a touch of irony here. This was preached from pulpits across America by the Christian right for all 8 years of Obama's presidency as a divine prayer to have the foreign-born Muslim president thrown out of office. Okay? So can you see why we used it in the Trump hex? And can you see why we're going to use it now? Are we all good? Okay. So, now, had a lighter. Hold on one second. Oh, you know what? I have this. Perfect. Okay, ready? On 3, I want the ums to chime in, and then we'll start the psalm. 1, 2, 3. Hold not thy peace, O God of my praise, for the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They have spoken against me. Unto prayer, and they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love. Set thou a wicked man over him, and let Satan stand at his right hand. When he shall be judged, let him be condemned, and let his prayer become sin. Let his days be few, and let another take his office. Let his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. Let his children be let them seek their bread also out of the desolate places. Let the extortioner catch all that he hath, and let the stranger spoil his labor. Let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any to favor his fatherless children. Let his posterity be cut off. And in the generation following, let their name be blotted out. Let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered with the Lord. And let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. Let them be before the Lord continually, that they may cut off the memory of them from the earth. Because that he remembered not the mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man, that he might even slay the broken in heart. As he loved cursing, so let it come unto him. As he delighted not in blessing, so let it be far from him. As he clothed himself with cursing, like as with his garment, so let it come into his bowels like water, and like oil into his bones. Let it be unto him as a garment which covereth him, and for a girdle wherewith he is girded continually. Let this be the reward of mine adversaries from the Lord, and of them that speak evil against my soul. But do thou for me, O God, Lord, for thy name's sake, because thy mercy is good, deliver thou me. For I am poor and needy, and my heart is wounded within me. I am gone like the shadow when it declineth. I am tossed up and down as the locust. My knees are weak through fasting, and my flesh falleth with fatness. I came also a reproach unto them. When they looked upon me, they shake their heads. Help me, O Lord my God. O save me according to thy mercy, that they may know that this is thy hand, that thou, Lord, hast done it. Let them curse, but bless thou. When they arise, let them be ashamed, but let thy servant rejoice. Let my adversaries be clothed with shame, and let them cover themselves with their own confusion, as with a mantle. I will greatly praise the Lord with my mouth. Yea, I will praise him on the multitude. For he shall stand at the right hand of the Lord, to save him from those that condemn his soul. All right. I bet you feel better, right? Come on. I'll tell you right now, you want to curse a bitch, the Bible has some tips. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take a minute and we're going to go section by section, and everybody can come up and write their curses and add them to their jar. To the jar on the tables. Just so that we're all clear, this is also the spell, at least a version of it, is what we released on social media for the people at home who are across the world, by the way, supporting us in this action to do a version of themselves. So, if you are ready, we're going to go ahead and start with this section. Go ahead and come over to this table. And this section, we're going to start with the first 2 rows. Go ahead and come over to this table and write out whatever curses you want. Make sure you name your target. Rip the piece of paper off, add it to the jar. Let's pause the lecture. Sorry? You can do a whole piece, you can do a little piece, you can do whatever you want. You can also totally write like on the altars and be a part of it too. You're more than welcome to. Yeah. So, if you want to know what's going to happen with the jars are going to get finished off with graveyard dirt, coffin nails, broken glass, pens, nails, and needles, and sulfur, asafoetida, what else did we say? Cactus thorns, and then they're going to, all the dry ingredients will be covered halfway with water from a thunderstorm, and that I've been saving for a long time, and the rest with urine, okay? Then they will have black candles burnt on them during the dark moon every month. Psalm 109 will be recited again, and that will continue until these motherfuckers pay for what they've done, okay? Oh yeah, please contribute it, yeah. Do you notice how it just fades after a while? You don't even really hear it anymore. It's pretty easy. If anyone wants some smoke, I'll give it to you while you're over here doing your...
Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Turn off the light.
Yeah, we have it out there. Yeah. This is just yerba santa, by the way, that I'm burning. Okay, back row if you want to come up. Did everybody on this side get to come? Okay. So on this side, I'm going to have from you guys down, you can start coming over and having your person. And then this section, you guys are going to be next after we're finished over here, okay?
Yeah, with that video, for sure.
So we talked about their curse word, I love it.
Yes.
appreciate everybody really rolling with the punches here. I'm sorry that this was as chaotic as it's been, but it's almost like if you make an act of resistance, you meet resistance. And if you do something radical, you might find that someone doesn't agree with you, and that's totally fine. We're gonna get through it.
Your whole team is doing beautifully.
Thanks. We're trying. Thank you for that. That's hilarious. So like history doesn't matter at all, apparently. Oh, also, if you guys don't know this, fun fact for the day while we're waiting, bam, bam, bam. The King James Version was the one that was the first major English interpretation, and in it, it has the verse which caused untold suffering, even to this day. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. We've all heard of this before, right? So it turns out, in the original translations, in the original Greek and the original Hebrew, the word that should be there is poisoner. So the idea was that you can't trust anybody who would poison your food or your drink. Once they've done it once, you'll live the rest of your life in paranoia. It's better to just get rid of them. Mind you, this is written by people in like illiterate Bronze Age Palestine, and it sounds like great advice. But it got changed by, guess who? King James, because he had a paranoid delusional complex about witches that were trying to kill him. Apparently unsuccessfully because he was, God appointed. But it was with that and with his supposed dissertation demonology that the witch trials sort of kicked off. So, yeah, that's where this comes from. So it's hilarious to hear like everything you witchcraft comes from the Bible. Funny story, in the Bible, in the book of Samuel, the then King Saul goes to the, and I shit you not, witch of Endor, okay, to have her conjure up, practice necromancy, conjure up the shade or spirit of Samuel so that he can speak to him. Samuel comes up, rebukes Saul for doing so, and then Saul is thoroughly and relentingly punished by God. Guess what happens to the Witch of Endor? Nothing! Would have been kind of important to include in the book, guys. So yeah, that's sort of where we're at, I think. It's just always hilarious to me the way that it gets sort of used. Okay, so yeah, if you guys didn't get to go yet, come on over. This will make it really, really easy. Let's just pop this out of place, and then whoever needs to come up can. Through here. And we'll put that back in just a moment.
He was the head of music in heaven. And I was
See, this is another one. You quote the Bible, and then you make up stories. The whole Lucifer story, not in the Bible. Yeah, did you know Lucifer isn't even in the Bible? Yeah, I shit you not. Yeah, just Satan. And Satan is a transliteration of, I think it's Shatim, or Shaitan, which actually was a sort of ancient Hebrew concept that they used, and it meant adversary or host of adversaries, who suddenly now is a person, a specific individual, who Lucifer now becomes. Fun fact, Lucifer was the most commonly used epithet to address any of the gods of Rome, because it means light bringer. Yeah, people very, very easily forget that the Roman Catholic Church was Roman before it was Catholic.
They have
Don't be tricked, they have no power. That's what he said.
I'm scared.
No. 3 minutes ago he said, you're trying to tap into some supernatural power. You're trying to tap into darkness. It's evil, don't you know? Wait a minute. It either works or it doesn't. So why are you mad when you can be glad? And also, why are you here then? If there's nothing going on in this space, why are you trying to shout something down, girl? What's happening? If you are over here and didn't get to go yet, go ahead and jump up on either side. I know this is taking a lot of time, but allowing everyone to have their voice takes a lot of time. So that's why we're doing it.
It's all good.
You know, that's actually funny because somebody did actually reach out, like a press inquiry that I got that was like, we want to cover your Kavanaugh next, and they spelled it with a C.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. And I was like,
Like, I'm happy to contribute. I feel better already. It's a little bit, fun.
oh, yeah, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have any pictures of the altar lit up, please grab them because I'm not taking them, so I'm kind of depending on you two. I worked really hard on this altar. I want it documented.
Like, I just don't, I don't know.
Oh, good, yeah. Oh, yes, please, yeah. Oh, good deal. No, I don't.
Right. In general.
The older one?
They mean well.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. No shit. Wow.
Oh yeah, this is like I usually get away from it.
I can't feel this leg. That's like one side. I have neuropathy.
All right, did everybody get to take a turn? Did anybody not get to have their purse yet? All right. Alright, so I'm going to ask everybody return to seats and positions. We're going to start the second ritual, which means all forms of media have to go away. No recording of any kind from anybody.
Sorry. Thank you.
Jason Kessler, that was, I was trying to remember the actress. No, I was trying to remember the guy. I'm not the picture also, Jason Kessler.
I'm just saying, at this point, it just asks too many questions and it doesn't answer what they're doing. Because I'm like, you keep talking about an almighty God, but you can't help your struggle vocals. You can come back from the dead, but you can't help your struggle vocals. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is basically like all electronics should go away. Everybody